Alright, y'all, welcome to NAFMA, otherwise known as Don't Ask For My Opinion. I just gotta give these picks super quick because the card literally is tomorrow. They're probably weighing in right now. McGregor versus Holloway at T-Mobile Arena, the best venue in the universe. Um, I'm not gonna give that pick first because y'all need to watch to the end of the video. Let's go down. I don't count prelims, but I'm gonna give some picks for prelims because this is very interesting. Gable Steveson. A lot of people are talking about the allegations. Let's not get into that. We don't do that here. That's for another video. Versus Alicia Ellison, Eliza. I don't know how you say that. Um, the thing that I care about here is the odds. Minus 2,000 to plus 1,000 odds. You bet $10 on this guy, you get 20 cents. So honestly, throw $5 on Ellison. I don't promote gambling unless DraftKings or Prize Picks has some money for me. I do not promote gambling. Um, this is what is this? Hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby or whatever. And if you look at the stats right here, no picture, 3-0, last fight. This is UFC debut. He weighs nothing, weighs 73 pounds, no reach, no leg reach. I mean, this is like a black hole versus Ellison. Um, and that's what the odds are. So I'm gonna go Stevenson here. Um, we go Whitaker versus Krylov. Give me Krylov. Whitaker, he's getting up there. How old is he? It doesn't even say. Krylov might be old too, and he's from Ukraine. Okay. Let me go back to Stevenson real quick. I would love for Ellison to just hit him with a jab and knock him down, but Stevenson's going to. I mean, he's a D1 Olympic wrestler, maybe one of the best wrestlers who's ever lived, and he's heavyweight, so that is exciting because we don't see that a lot. Last time we got that was Daniel Cormier. Um, so interesting matchup. Would I like to see Ellison shock the world? Yes. Will he? Probably not. But like I said, not sponsored. But if you want to throw $5 on NAFMO Sportsbook, go ahead. Nikita Krylov. This guy looks super old. How old is he? He has a crazy record too. Let's see. All right, he's a 34-year-old Russian. 34-year-old Russian versus Robert Whitaker. As much as I do love Robert Whitaker, give me Krylov just because I don't like Whitaker coming up. I always thought he wasn't even that big for what is it, welterweight or whatever 185 is. So big reach advantage, decent leg reach. Krylov's just gonna be bigger. Striking, I don't know. I haven't watched none of these guys in a long time. Like Robert Whitaker, his title run's over. He's just fighting for fun now. That's why he's on the prelim. So yeah, Krylov. And here's where we get to the actual picks. I don't count those picks. Here's where I go 5 for 5. There's 5 fights on here, right? Yep, 5 fights. First, let me start off with Terrence McKinney. I would love for King Green to win. Bobby Green, the champ. He has a suspect chin. I've never seen Terrence McKinney fight, but as long as he can land something on the chin of Bobby Green's done. Pretty easy decision for me. Could Bobby Green get it done? Yes, he's a very great striker, not the best defense. Terrence McKinney looks like he might be 21 years old. He might be younger than me. So Terrence McKinney, I don't care who wins this one. I got Terrence McKinney winning. Probably one of Bobby Green's last 3 fights, so tune in for that. This is another like weight class, not weight class, but I don't really watch these guys fight. Royval versus Kavanaugh. I'm picking Kavanaugh because he's looks maxing. And I do like that a lot. Royval I've seen fight a lot. It's just he's not like he has some good stuff going on. He's not the most intimidating guy in the world. So I can't pick Royval just based off like entertainment perspective. I'm sure he has. Oh, dude, you don't know about Prime Royval, dude. He was sick back in the day, dude. No one was watching that unless, yeah, you weren't watching that. Give me Looks Max or Loner. Tough name. Kavanaugh also tough. Any stats? He's 10-1 from England. Short fella with only a 1-inch reach disadvantage. So that's pretty good. So yeah, give me Loner here. And geez, man, I'm taking all the favorites. Don't worry, I'm not taking all the favorites this one. Give me Corey Sandhagen for this bantamweight one. I've only seen him fight a few times. I think I've seen him fight Umar Nurmagomedov. I don't know who I saw him fight. Great grappler, suspect striker. Batista, he looks like he just drives a Subaru at the car dealership, so I can't go Batista here. Corey Sandhagen, um, one of the whitest guys on the roster. I do mess with him though. Uh, who cares about record? 18-6 doesn't look too good, and he's coming off a loss. Who did he lose to? I do not remember Corey Sandhagen fighting for a title versus Marab. When did this happen? Was I sleeping? October 4th? I don't know where I was. On Ankh versus Pereira 2? Dude, I don't remember that fight at all. But it went to decision. That's probably why I don't remember it. He lost versus Umar. Whatever. He beat Figueiredo. Give me Corey Sandhagen, dude. Like, there's not like I kind of don't want to see Batista win. I mean, look at him. Like I said, if you let this guy run a McDonald's, he'd be on your ass about the fries, bro. Like running it like the Navy, as they say. And look, I'm not like the peak male physique, but what you say, this is like a male lesbian. That Drake song, I'm a lesbian, girl, me too. This is the type of shit he listens to. So give me Sandhagen, and I'm just going off of like aura. Next fight, we got the Benoit. He just looks so stupid in this picture versus Patty, the Scouser Pimblet. I'll be honest here. The odds are kind of weird. I think whatever. Plus 120 for Patty, minus 140 for Benoit because Patty got beat up by the champ his last fight. Yeah, because Patty got beat up versus Gaethje, then the odds are messed up. I think Patty could knock down Benoit. I think he could submit him. Um, I really don't see Benoit winning this fight. I don't think it's close unless Patty gets, hit and is in trouble, unless he's like wobbling around. I will say I did put I had $44 in bonus bets from DraftKings when they came to Missouri. They gave everyone like a freaking stimulus check, and I never cashed out. So I did put some money, 44 to win 97 or whatever on Patty on DraftKings. Yes, sir. Easy decision for me. Benoit, I mean, he just looks like a doofus. And he's French. What French athletes do we know right now? Wembenyama, he's cool. Then you got Rudy Gobert, sucks. Cyril Gane, annoying. And then Benoit, annoying again. Patty's really turned his career around. I think if he wins this, he's like second or third in line for a title shot. Uh, but yeah, I think he's doing a good job. I think Patty pretty easily beats Benoit. And this is just me. Benoit got knocked out versus old Dustin Poirier. I know he had staph. People are saying he has staph this time. Who cares if he has staph or not? He's getting slept, brother. And that's it. So this is the last fight. More than likely Conor McGregor's last fight. I like how his picture is him recently, probably in the past few months, and then you click on it and it's him 10 years ago. So yeah, McGregor gets walked down the whole fight, just gets hit. Max doesn't have a lot of power, but Conor is older. We could see him wobble. His reaction time probably isn't there. Not a lot of training footage from Conor. We don't know what he's gonna look like. It is gonna be electric. Conor coming out with a spinning roundhouse kick, misses by 2 feet, and the crowd's like, "Oh, if that would have connected, like if my grandma had balls, she'd be my grandpa." That's the type of stuff people are gonna be saying about Conor. Uh, no, Conor. This could go 5 rounds, and I think a lot of people don't think that Max could just the same thing he did with the what was it, the Dustin Poirier fight. It goes 5 rounds and Max wins every round. The good thing is Conor does like to fight with some pressure. I don't think any of these guys are gonna submit each other. I think they could wrestle and take top control. Who would do that to who? I don't know. They're both not that great at either. Um, I really do want Conor to win this fight. And then they give him Islam Makhachev. That would be sick. That's the type of stuff the UFC would do. Right? The best thing about the UFC is you just make up the rules as you go. Uh there's really no rules. And there's no rankings. If you're 1 seed, you don't fight 8 seed. We're just making shit up. So give me Max Holloway. As much as I would love to see Conor win, I can't pick him for who I think's gonna win. Yeah, so Max easily just if he doesn't knock out Conor, he just walks him down. He might lose a round, maybe the first round, maybe the second round. Um, maybe 40, I say 49-46 if he doesn't get him out of there, or 50-45. Could be a 10-8 round. Uh, Max destroys him. Does Conor have like I said, Conor has a chance. He could knock him out. I could knock Max out. Uh, Connor might have a little better of a chance than me, but not by much. That's all I have for today. Make sure you call 314-866-3529 and let me know your name and your prediction and where you're from. Tell a story, do something, and we'll make fun of you next video for whatever stupid thing you're saying. But I'm trying to get this up before 12. Have a good day, y'all. See ya.